Welcome back, viewers. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today I'll be continuing my playthrough of Dark Sun Shattered Lands. Picking up where we left off last time, I made the decision to come back to Tiketzel Village just to do a little bit of selling and clear out our inventory. Between videos, I actually did make a little bit of a discovery. Apparently, once you have allied with both Gedron and Centralite Village, the end game of this playthrough is triggered. And it gives you no option. You just have to go directly to the final area and then the final fight. So there's still quite a few things that we need to do to wrap up. So I went ahead and reloaded my game from before the uh, Bandit Castle, and I played through it again on my own. Got us back into the exact same situation, but I haven't actually turned in the quest to Centralite Village yet, so we're not allied. So today I'm going to start wrapping up some of the other events, and I'll start with heading back to that alchemist who requested the Terror Bloom. So I'm going to go ahead and use Lod's Rod to travel to the Red Sands. And from there, we'll just make our way up to this little plateau. Okay. So I'll give it a wand in exchange. Maybe not too bad, depends on what spell it has. Okay, last though, we have one more collection quest for him. He wants us to retrieve for him a Maestral Stinger. But only the stinger of a Maestral, which has recently eaten Curie birds. Sure. Now, I believe that we can deal with this just a little bit to the north of this area. So why don't we head that way? I believe that there is a trader of some sorts up there who sells trained Maestrals. So we'll be able to, I guess, buy one and then butcher it. Seems a little bit underhanded, but they are extremely dangerous creatures. So not the area I was expecting. Uh, that's a familiar face, though. Now, I could be mistaken, but I believe that that is the announcer from the arena at the beginning of the game. So let's make our way up here and say hi to our old friend. Let's see. No, I don't think that I need any information from him. I believe that he'll reveal the location of a hidden treasure located in the Dragon's Eye in the Painted Wastes off to the west, but I've already retrieved that, so no, I'm not interested. Let's see. I'll take everything he has. And I think that I'm going to kill him anyway. Because how could I not? He comes with a few guards, but I don't think that there's anything to be concerned about here. Ah, yes, Dark Flame, the sword that we retrieved from the ancient castle. Every time it hits, it casts, I believe it's Burning Hands. So it's great for additional damage, and it itself is a +2 weapon. So really powerful. All right. Um, Nothing useful here. Just a couple of gems and a scroll of what is that? Stone skin. All right. I think that's it in this area. So let's keep heading north. Here we have a slaver's camp. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with these slavers. I'm a former slave, so I think that eliminating them is called for. Oh, not the elves. Sure, we'll just follow him in. I don't think so. Okay, well, I would have let them live if they had not been so duplicitous, I suppose I'll say. Let's go ahead and get our people positioned here so that I can haste everybody up. Let's see, that should be good enough. Yep. And I'll just turn auto combat back on for this. No need to waste time with runts. Okay, that was a good chunk of them, but still more. And we'll just deal with them as we come across them. These guards chose poorly. Not sure where he's running off to, but it should be fine. I'm sure the two of them can handle a measly 6 and falling guards. That seemed like a little bit out of the way to just turn around and go get the guy that he walked away from. Auto combat makes some interesting choices sometimes. Alright, Aeldeth has gained another level. He's up to level 8 now, and has finally broken 100 hit points. Amarista is well on her way to level 9 as Gladiator. And next level, she'll finally gain hit points for the first time in a long while. Okay, looks like that was all of the guards. Let's go rescue these 3 slaves. This one is from Gedron Village, so I'll let him know about that. But he will go back to join his people. This one is from Teketzel. I think I know where Teketzel is. Let's say that we're preparing for war. And one last one. Alright, well, they're rescued, so all that we can do. And let's keep going north. I believe this should be the Elven Caravan. Yep. All right. This is an elven caravan. There are various vendors. I think that there are a few useful magic items for sale. I could be wrong about that. But let's go explore and see what people have to say. Let's see his goods. Okay, we have here a scroll of spirit armor. Not really useful. A supposedly magic ring. A couple supposedly magical gems. I will buy this apple. Apples are very handy. They cast Iron Skin, which is a powerful defensive buff, which we'll save for the final fight. This appears to be a legitimate magical axe. But frankly, I already have +1 weapons, so it's not useful to us. Here he has the portal gem for this territory. Let's see. Did I see something else that was useful? I'll buy another apple from him. Sure. And nothing else appears to be handy, so that's all I need here. Let's see. Let's head to the next caravan. Wagon. Larissa is supposedly a seer. Sure, we'll ask our fortune. That's interesting. This is referring to another event that we haven't done yet. It's actually usually the first event that we do, but I decided to avoid it this time around. But I'll deal with that after we're done here in the caravan. So she actually does give good information, it seems. Let's see what he has to offer. Nothing at all useful, it seems. Now, who was this over by the campfire? Hmm. All right, no particularly useful information there. Only a couple of other wagons to go to. Let's head over here first. Playing RPGs for about 30 years now, it's that you should take care when approached by winemakers. Sure, yeah, I'm happy to sample his wine. Apparently, though, it appears that it was poisoned, and we're going to wind up in some slave pens. Luckily, we just liberated the slaves in those pens, so I guess it no longer takes us there. So let's see. Let's listen to the conversation. Yeah, I'm going to interrupt their argument and see what there is to see here. Okay, let's go ahead and. Hmm. Now, we seem to be missing our equipment, which is going to be very annoying, I believe. Yeah, they took everything. Well, luckily, we still have our magic. And frankly, these enemies are not particularly threatening. Although without armor, we are getting hit fairly often, but all we needed was one action here to use a little bit of magic. Let's try some black tentacles. Wonder how big that area is. Oh, I guess that spell works differently in this edition of the game. On the flip side, though, an ice storm should do well. Not so much for that tentacle. Oh, Kel is gonna pay when I get back to town. Alright, nothing to loot here. Hmm. Although I am going to have to avoid some of those fights, I think. I'm sure we could take them with just a flurry of fireballs, but why bother? Back into town, and let's go talk to Kel. I, uh, I guess I did lose the gem, didn't I? So back to Kel we go. Oh, wait, that's not Kel. Oh, I'm sorry, not Kel. Tobrian. Tobrian. Yeah. Let's let the wagon master decide. Where's my stuff, though? Hmm. Now, where is my equipment? I'm hoping that it's in a chest in his wagon. Frankly, I think that he got off easy. Huh. Oh, I think I see what's happening here. That scroll there looked familiar, and if I check my inventory, I'm guessing this. Yeah, this is a scroll that we've had in our inventory since we left the sewers. So I think that all of our chests here have been dropped on the ground. So I'm going to have to manually sort these. That's a little bit annoying, but what can you do? Oh boy. this quest I don't think was worth doing. So, you know what I think I'll do? I think that I'm going to get myself re equipped, and then I will just go ahead and fast forward through this portion and pick up after that. Actually, I take it back. I won't do that at all. Oh no. The items are individually dropped on the ground. This is going to be annoying. Man, if their plan had succeeded, though, I'm pretty sure that our equipment is worth more than we would be. Too many items to carry. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out who all this stuff is going to go on. So, if I recall correctly, this ring went on Syndrome, the Amulet of Biofeedback went on Arista, the Cloak on Sinestra, the Disintegrate Necklace on Syndrome, Fireball on her, everybody had shoes, this helmet goes there. Okay, let's see. Dark Flame, I'll give it to Aeldeath, along with one of the Blood Wraths. Wooden Dirt's Wand. What is that? A Wand of Lightning Bolts. Ah, that must have been the reward for the Terror Bloom, so that is actually very handy. Stone Skin, why don't I go ahead and just load that on Syndrome? Some Metal Armor. That's not the right armor. So much stuff to equip. Okay, let's keep picking it up. Alright, a few more items here. Syndrome will take the +3 dagger. Cloak. Let's see, we've got a +1 axe. We'll go ahead and put that there. There. El's Drinker will give to Arista. Sure, have a bow. You can have a different bow. Shoes for everyone. These metal arms we give to her. And the Drake armor we'll put on Aeldeath. Everything. Let's take a look at here. A few pieces of equipment still not readied. Some non-magical stuff. But overall, I think that that is about everything. We're missing a weapon here, it seems. Two weapons. Hmm. Now I wonder if those were put away somehow. Hmm. I feel like I haven't had this chest in a long time. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that. Now, what is going on here? What are we missing? We have the Dark Flame and a Blood Wrath. We've got El's Drinker. We have another Blood Wrath and the +3 dagger. We're missing our Swift Horn, our +2 Swift Horn. Excuse me. Now, +2 weapons do not grow on trees, so I can be rather annoyed if I actually lost that. And it looks like we did. Huh. Well, that is certainly disappointing. Well, we didn't lose anything too important, I suppose. The important items are the Dark Flame and El's Drinker. She's just missing leg armor, it seems. Well, this quest has been more annoying than anything else, but. Hmm. Yeah, I suppose I'm not going to spend any more time searching around trying to find it, but it's definitely a disappointing turn of events. One last person to talk to, I think. Certainly that was not worth losing the +2 item for 1,000 ceramic pieces. Let's go activate this teleport pillar while we're here. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, good. Our money is still intact. So, I guess I will buy that axe from Kel now. Huh, man. Well, we are definitely going to need at least one more magical item. Luckily, I know just where to get that. But first, let's go talk to the caravan master about, not us getting ripped off. Yeah, nothing particularly useful here. I don't believe that they'll join us in our fight. Let's see. Sure. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to use Lod's Rod to travel back to the Red Sands. We still need that Masterful Stinger, but we can deal with that in a bit. So first, we're just going to head south here. Game seems to be lagging just a little bit, it seems. Okay, now here, we're going to deal with that event that the seer just told us about. One of the caravan wagons has come under attack by just a bunch of bandits, I believe. Ooh, that's quite a few. Now let's head straight to the caravan. We're going to have to rescue them, but it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Caravan leader's probably located near the center. Caravan coming from the south. Yeah, I think I can deal with 5 of them. And let's just start a fight. All right. Let's see if that's enough to put these people at ease, or if we need to deal with the larger threat. Let's see. They were taken off north. Of course, I'll help you. Let's go deal with this large, closely clustered group of enemies in the most efficient manner possible. I think Fireball is appropriate here. Actually, those might be civilians. So let's not do that. Actually, yep, no, that was almost really bad. Okay, well, I take it back. Let's just go ahead and start attacking the guards. Can we do a? Yes, we can. Let's put a haste spell on everybody. Okay, easy enough. Now we'll talk to these prisoners here and mention that we already rescued the others, and they want us to escort them back. So I suppose I will indulge them. They can't blame me that not all of them survived, but there's a good experience reward, and I think they should also give us a material reward. I thought. Oh, no. No, those are their warriors, not bandits. Hmm. I could have sworn that they give us a magical sword. The warriors will speak for us now. Okay, maybe I have to talk to these ones over here. Talk to their leader. Easier said than there he is. Oh. And they will join us in our alliance. while also giving us a magic Swifthorn sword. It's only a +1, but considering that Honorista currently doesn't have a weapon, I will gladly take it. Or rather, it's a horn blade. Yeah, I'm still disappointed that I lost my +2 sword. That's very annoying. Oh well, though. Let's see. Only one last thing to do here, and that is to head over to a little bridge. Where's that at? There it is. Now, this bridge connects to the ancient temple. But in order to get there, thought it would have given us some sort of an indication of it. Well, let's just see if we can use the rope and if that'll get us down. Okay, now here we find ourselves back in the ancient temple in a different location than before. And this should put us in the vicinity of Tristram, the princess who Tynan wants us to find the heart for. So let's just talk to her. Now, I believe that she actually is in possession of her own heart crystal. So, I think that we need to talk to her in a certain way, and she'll give it to us, at which point we can collect her soul and bring her back to Tynan. Oops. Talk to her one more time. And let's see. Okay, there we go. So she's now giving us her crystal. And that's all we needed from her. So now we're going to go ahead and pick up her crystal, and we're just going to use it. Okay, so now we'll take this, and that will allow us to continue with that quest. Let's see. I don't think that there's any reason not to just go do that right now. So let's use the Lod's Rod to get back to the center of town. Looks like we can't travel here. So we'll head outside first. Now, considering how many different zones this temple connects to, it's a rather impressive structure. Yeah, we don't need that rope anymore. Okay, now we'll use the rod. Short travel to... Okay. We'll head back into the well in the center of town. And we'll talk to Tynan and show him Tristram's crystal. Okay, now we need to use his heart crystal. And then we need to reunite them in the main temple area, which is located here. Now, in order to get there, we need to take a different entrance. But I think... Actually, I think that might be located in the well in Cedrolite Village. So why don't I go ahead and use Lod's Rod again to travel back there. Alright, let's see what happens when we climb down here. Here we have some undead guardians. I'm just going to ignore them though, and head right up center into the main area. Here we have an altar, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll use Tynan's Heart, should melt into it. Or not. Maybe we have to use hers first. There we go. And then I think we can use his. Okay. Now that we've done that, he's going to take care of Apos. I could have rescued Apos also, but apparently Tynan himself is going to deal with that. So all that leaves us with is to loot this temple. I think that this is a good place to call it, though, so I will call this video here, and I'll pick up next time when we loot the temple, and then make our way to take care of just a few last quests before we enter the endgame. So thanks for viewing. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming, signing off. Take care.